Douglas Panzone from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm a spray paint artist. I chose spray paint because it seemed like the most challenging medium for me, and I didn't understand it. It blew my mind. It was way over my head, and I was just determined to conquer it, and I still am. I get my inspiration from all over the place. I just get a random idea, think about it for a while, and just do one little piece of a mural, then I just build off that half the time, you know. I don't always have it all planned out. It's hard to say. I don't really have one source of inspiration. I first knew it's something I wanted to pursue because I saw the caliber of work that other people were doing around the world, and I was just kind of blown away by it and understand how they were doing it. So I was just determined to learn it for myself. What does art mean to me? That means a number of things. It's how I make a living. It's something that makes me happy, makes me excited about the future. It's something that's fun for me. Made a lot of friends through it, met tons of people through doing projects, you know. Yeah, ultimately it's just something that makes me happy and excited to live. The most difficult thing about being an artist is all the anxiety I give myself and pressure I put on myself to do a good job, and you know, it's not always reliable for as a source of money. You know, I might have a great month one month, and then I don't know where my next job's coming from. That can be frustrating. You look at it and see it different than me. You know, you see a mural, I see mostly the things about it I don't like. So it drives me to get better. The best thing about being an artist is when you finish something and you just you have a sense of freedom for a short period of time after that. That's the best feeling in the whole world to me. And it doesn't last that long, but when it does, it's priceless. As long as I'm challenging myself, I'm happy. You know, they don't all have to be crazy, psychedelic, you know, wild, imaginative things. Sometimes I have a blast painting a sign, or, you know, that can be just as technical as doing a portrait, in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, I like doing anything and everything. I don't really try to confine myself to one genre or subject matter, you know. Everything makes you better, and if it's out of your comfort zone, it's gonna make you that much better. Sometimes a project will take a day, sometimes it'll take several weeks. It totally depends on how involved it is. If I'm doing a job for a company, I'll have to design it all out first and show it to them, get approved, and we do more drawings till everybody's happy. I mean, it was always difficult for me. I never figured it out one day, and still don't. You know, every time I approach something, and I get really nervous, and I give myself an anxiety attack and just rack my brain. I'd pretty much mess up a million times before I get it right, and I'll have to do something that looks horrible to go back and clean up to get right. So if I want to get a clean line, I have to make a huge ugly line and go carve it down with a clean line, because I'm not going to hold up a stencil or some kind of guard out of cardboard or paper, you know, because I want it to be difficult. And kind of what excites me is the whole chess match of the thing. If I want to paint a certain thing, I have to think 10 moves ahead to how I'm going to get that image with spray paint. When I start working on a project, I'm scared shitless, and then because I'm so scared of failing, once I get rolling, I get a little more confident, and I can kind of see that I'm gonna pull it off good enough, what I want to pull off. It's a love-hate thing. At the end, when I finish it off, everything's done. It's like the biggest sense of relief in the world and happiness, because I know everything I had to go through and all the stress I put on myself, and then I get to stand back and enjoy it for a second. So it's extremely rewarding.